I'm the Alchemist Astrologer, and this is your date to remember tarot reading for Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, and Virgo Moon. So I've already laid out your cards, the three most significant dates for August. Your first date is the 6th of August. So there's a focus on a long-term, very well-established relationship. This may be you as a couple, someone that you've known for a long time. It could be your connection to a parent or your role as a parent. For some of you, this is going to be a relationship with someone who is much older or more established financially. Could be a May-December romance, an older couple, you as an older couple, or the improvement of a relationship over time. It's aging like fine wine. And in fact, age may be a focus. Age, wisdom, experience, time. And there's a tie to your dreams, perhaps getting some kind of guidance. Now, maybe you're getting some guidance from a parent, or you're offering that. Your aspirations are in focus. It could be to establish a long-term relationship, reconnect with someone you've known for a long time, or the desire for that relationship to improve. But it could also be that you're unrealistic about something connected to this relationship. There's something emotional here, maybe even hidden, something in flux or unsettled. I offer no apology. I am a hothouse flower, fragile, vulnerable, and in need of extra care. And so again, there's something going on within you where maybe you feel vulnerable. Maybe it's because of a long-term connection, or maybe you're relying on a parent for guidance, or you're offering that. Again, something feels unsettled, where you're in need of extra care. So this is a day where you're being who you are. You may feel very fragile or vulnerable. You may need support, or you may need to offer that to others. Now, on the 10th, you have admirer. And so there's something connected to an attraction, maybe a secret crush. Maybe you have a secret admirer who is very reluctant to come forward, or perhaps you're feeling a certain something towards someone and they're even unaware of that. They may not know that they hold the key to your heart. So you may be seeking to renew this tie. And it could be a new beginning with someone that you've admired, or you're trying to create something, or you're revitalizing a relationship with somebody where there was an attraction between you, or you're healing a circumstance. Maybe you're healing from a connection where you admired that person. You may have to, have a positive outlook about a situation. So there's some kind of change or renewal taking place. And you may need to change the way you look at a situation, perhaps get some spiritual guidance. You have, I am empowered when I take responsibility for my own pleasure. So, whether you actually connect to this person or not, you are responsible for your own happiness, whether that's to go after the person that you desire, let them know how you feel, or maybe you feel a sense of empowerment in connecting with this person and realizing their feelings. But ultimately, at the end of the day, you're responsible for your own pleasure. Now, on the 24th, you have ego reverse. There's a release of ego where maybe you experience a situation that feels somewhat embarrassing. Maybe there's you feel humiliated, or there's a cause for humility. There may be a willingness to apologize for something, or you may need to put the needs of others ahead of your own personal desires. So there's a change taking place, and either this change will force the release of ego, or you're making some positive changes and choosing to release your ego. There's a transformation that's occurring, an ending where you're having to face a truth, or you realize that you're waiting in vain, especially if this is, still in this secret admirer mode. You have, I am growing my inner goddess. And keep in mind, this is not gender related. This is about getting in touch with your inner self. The core of who you are, recognizing your value, your desires, your goals, really getting in touch with you. So you may be releasing your ego with regard to something. So the underlying energy is secrets. So somebody is keeping a secret. Either you are or someone else is not revealing everything. There's an element of the relationship that may be clandestine, secretive, hidden. It could be that being discreet is important due to circumstances, especially if there is a secret admirer or an attraction. Could be there's an inability to read another person's emotions, but something secretive is running through circumstances tied to your feelings about a person, perhaps someone you've known in the past or a long-term relationship, or you've had a crush on them for a long time. But there's also healing to take place. You're trying to heal on the inside in alignment with what's going on externally. Maybe you need a timeout for that, or you, again, need to do some self-nourishment. There's a need for self-love. So, again, there's some kind of change taking place. Perhaps it's the ending or beginning or transformation of a long-term relationship. There may be a long-held dream that you have. For some of you, you may be healing from some kind of issue actually tied to alcohol. Or maybe the person you are interested in works at a bar or works at a wine bar, or they're in the wine industry. This experience, depending on how it goes, maybe, there could be some embarrassment about it or some humility, or perhaps you're apologizing and reconnecting. So there's a renewal of something. The advice is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And you also have like you mean it. So this is about releasing your ego, putting your guard down, making yourself vulnerable, but also getting in touch truly with your desires. And perhaps getting to know a person like you really mean it, speaking your words of truth, honestly and openly listening, putting forth that effort like you really mean it. Now, your muse energy for the month is Lizzie, the goddess Lizzie, and revelation. So let's see what that's about. There are moments when synchronicity brings all the elements together for a flash of insight to rise up in you in a glorious epiphany. Whatever was not clear becomes crystalline in an instant. It's as if you are able to simultaneously perceive every facet in a diamond. You know without a doubt that you are on the right track as deep understanding sinks into your very soul. In this moment, change and transformation takes place, and a transcendent moment is offered to you as an extraordinary gift. Now is one of those times. The Chinese goddess Lizzie, mother of lightning, brings revelations into your life with a flash. She gifts you this as a result of all the hard work you have put in to dismantling your old self and making space for who you want to become. This is a very auspicious time. So again, letting go of your old self, the ego, the negative ego that drives you, you're releasing that. And maybe there's admiration of someone who's willing to put others ahead of themselves, or you're doing that, or you're establishing a long-term relationship with someone that you greatly admire. And perhaps you're healing, maybe addressing some secrets from the past, but you are definitely focused on healing because of what you learned, knowing that to get to know another person truly, you have to actively participate like you're invested. All right, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notify bell button, and leave me some comments.